Okay, so we just got finished looking at Queen and Slim. All right, home now, taking it down. See, we got the movie popcorn to prove it.
To prove it, I got the receipt to prove that.
True, 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 true.
I got
True, 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 true.
That's
True,
going to the
true.
movies is
So,
like,
all right. So I had saw this Facebook Live called Back Talk by International Theological Center, ITC, in Atlanta, and the ladies kind of did a spoiler alert and kind of told the end of the movie and stuff like that. And so they were talking about, of course, colorism, with both the lead actor and the lead actress being chocolate. That's what I like to refer to it. And I personally, of course, love the lead actor. Always enjoyed him much in Black Panther, but also saw the cuts from Black Panther that didn't make it to the screen when he was having a huge discussion with his wife about the kind of world that they wanted to bring their daughter into, reminding you that his wife was the lead of the Warriors.
look, people, I ain't seen none of that.
But Mike has some
I don't
commentary.
know what she talking about.
Mike has some commentary when
I'm
it relates
just
to.
giving my reaction to the movie. Okay, all right. It was a good movie to go and see, but they didn't have to do black folk like that. Come on, man. He was about to get away. All right. My reaction to the movie was, it was a good movie to go see. It was recommended by some people, so I was like, oh, let's take the message to go see it.
Yeah.
But
Kudos to my hubby for date night.
But at the same time, it was a good movie in a lot of different ways. But I would have to really break down, what I was watching in order to give my full reaction. But the cinematography was dope. The artistic value was really, really dope. I think the plot and just some of the things that were happening throughout the movie was like, you know what I'm saying? I think the guy was Bokeem. I liked his part.
Okay. Why the brother had to sell them out though, yo?
Oh, that was shady.
Shady.
But that was shady on like a deep level. It was like, and then part of it too reminded me of the Nipsey Hussle, type of thing.
I was so sad that the young boy at the march, how that went down.
But not only that, but I didn't feel like that was an authentic march. I felt like it was like
the ladies from ITC, they were saying that in back talk that they too felt like it was kind of phony.
It wasn't. I don't think it was phony. It was realistic. It was like more like a riot than a march. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? That's why I think it made the movie a little bit controversial.
Okay.
But I liked it.
Okay.
I liked the movie.
Okay.
There were certain things about it that were kind of edgy for me. Okay. But overall, it was a dope movie. It's a movie about black love.
Yes.
Yes. Which is,
that always helps.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But even from the beginning, all right, with the arrest. Oh yeah. The girl shouldn't have had his cell phone in the first place. Trying to get his phone back, swerving all over the place. You shouldn't have even had the phone in the first place.
Well, I will say
when you get into a gentleman's car or a woman's car, they're driving. Why are you provoking them?
And you are very serious about that. You have in the time that we have been together, you have always made me very conscious of that, And I once saw the sermon by T.D. Jakes and Serena Jakes, and she talks, and Serena gave a lot of good commentary for women when they're in the cars with their significant others. But it was clear that this young woman,
But anyway,
she had a lot of trauma. We didn't know
but
it at the beginning, but
all
there
right,
was
boom.
there was definitely some
All right.
strongness. She had some
So
strongness.
a lot of people would say that, but I think I don't. Even if there was some defiance going on, I think that the way that you handle a professional stop needs to also be something that is a reoccurring theme. Because you're talking about an altercation between police officers and everyday people, and how one should interact with the law, who are doing a professional job or supposed to be doing a professional job, and doing that in a way that's safe for both the officers and the people that are being stopped.
And I think that the young man, he was doing a really good job of the way he was choosing to approach the situation was spot on. I think all of the ways that we have been trained to deal with that situation was spot on. Some may or may not agree with me on this, but I think because she was an attorney, she had too much knowledge. Like, she didn't know how to turn it off. Like, in that moment, she didn't know how to be a woman and not an attorney.
It's very controversial.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's very controversial.
And now, who am I to say that she shouldn't have been an attorney? You know what I'm saying? Because maybe that was her coping mechanism to dealing with all the trauma in her life. Maybe that's the trauma. She dealt with all the trauma in her life. But I don't know.
Whether
mind you, today is December 8th, Sunday evening. We're at home in our bedroom talking about this. But yeah.
But whether she was an attorney or not.
Okay.
As a everyday citizen.
Okay.
There should be a way that you handle yourself. Even if the police officer is at fault. Okay?
Okay.
She did bring up some good points about where's your badge and you need a warrant and all of that stuff, but what did we learn from that? You know what I'm saying? As an everyday person, what did you learn about stop and search?
But the truth of the matter is, she wasn't operating as an everyday person. She was operating as an attorney, someone who has more knowledge than the average person.
But you're not an attorney when you get pulled over. You an attorney in the courtroom.
And I'm in agreement with you. That's why I said earlier, she didn't know how to turn that off.
The authority, the person who's in authority is the person in the law. He's working right now.
True.
You're not a lawyer everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You're being stopped. And not only that, but he mentioned up that it could have been a possible DUI. The guy was swerving in the street and was pulled over, justifiably. Okay?
And with this movie coming out on the heels of the Harriet Tubman movie.
I didn't see that.
Okay. Okay, well, let's go back a little bit. One of the terms that the sisters from Backtalk from ITC used was Afro-futuristic. Now, I don't know if that is a coined term that came about in some other retrospect or was birthed after all things Black Panther.
But are you feeling that terminology?
Well, I like all things Afro anyway. Mind you, you're here. So with that, I don't know what that clicking sound is, but anyway, focusing back, I well, the concept of that term was brought up for the to deal with the reality that they do die, okay. And it was like there was this belief that the director, the writer, she could have taken her opportunity on the big screen and allowed the ending to be something different.
But you can play around with a lot of the things. Let's say the police officer didn't die. Let's say, you know what I'm saying, the kid at the riot, and you know what I'm saying. Let's say that didn't happen. You know what I mean? A lot of things were dramatic, and I think that bringing that scene in was a way of kind of creating a romantic tragedy like Romeo and Juliet, and trying to take it up to that level.
Yeah, because I will say that I really respect it from a creative standpoint. The fact that they allowed them to maintain standing, like as many times as the officers required them to go to the ground, they never did that. Even when Sister Girlfriend was done, he picked her body up and he stood up, and I that's to me spoke volumes. I will have to say that I do not self-define as a feminist. I self-define as a womanist, as a black woman born and raised in America, a first-generation Northerner, having attended one of the only 2 African-American women universities, pledged the first African-American sorority. I learned a long time ago the difference between feminists and womanists. And
let me tell you,
if you know
to interject, to interject all of your highfalutin talk, all of them MFers died.
Yes,
feminists, womeners,
but we remember
they all died and got
but you
killed. It's over.
But you said it best, baby, when we were in the theater. That gunshot that his sister girlfriend in the chest, in the heart, okay, was heard throughout the whole.
I like the fact that
and we know who pulled that trigger.
I like the fact that she was shot by a woman. That was kind of interesting. A female police officer.
It wasn't interesting to black women.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't interesting to black women because during the whole cattle slave
trade. Speak for yourself. Don't speak for all black women.
Well,
if you didn't like it, say you didn't like it.
I ain't like it. Okay, I ain't like it. All right.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Tell me why you mad. Tell me why you mad.
I'm not mad. I'm just not surprised.
I'm over here choking on popcorn.
I didn't like it. I'm not surprised.
No, you really not surprised. You gotta talk to
surprised.
You gotta talk to the people who wrote the film.
See, look here. All right, I'm.
So if a black female would have shot her, if it would have been a black female police officer, how would you have felt better?
I don't think it would have been no black female police officer.
Okay, but if it was a black female police officer.
All right, we don't. Let me tell you something. We have number 45. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Hillary Clinton ain't president because of the realities of certain truths.
Why are you trying to go viral? You trying to be all political?
I'm trying to go viral. I'm just stating the truth. Okay? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I got a little less melon than the next person, so maybe I can say it. No, and I can speak it. I can tell the truth. Okay? Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Was a lot like Set It Off, where they was just ready to die at the end of the movie.
Well, unfortunately.
And it was a lot like Jason's Lyric too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you're right.
All of those movies.
Yeah, it did remind me of that because the brother man, the uncle, oh my God, and the house, and the ladies at the house, all of those things reminded me of that.
Like that. Yeah. So it's a lot of those, flicks.
Yeah.
And for and it mixes multi generations and cultures.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of that 90s, 80s. Then they had the blues. That dance scene was really, really dope.
And
where
the
there was
bartender
Yeah.
mother at the bar scene. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got some maternal
Then,
figures.
you know, the soundtrack.
Man,
The soundtrack
and
wasn't.
let us not forget, baby. We can't forget the brother cop. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Who
that was
opened
nice.
up the gate
That
and
was
say he
nice.
let the deers
That was nice.
that was
But
stuck
the
free.
soundtrack too. You remember like Love
Yeah.
Jones, Best Man. They all had really, really good soundtracks.
Oh yeah, and this
And,
woke Lauryn Hill up,
I
y'all.
think,
and we
yeah.
Jersey people, so we know Lauryn Hill, Sade. They don't come out for just everybody.
The music was interesting. Now, the brother that led them to the airport, at least he let them smoke some weed before he sold them out. At least he let them hit the blunt. Because I don't know what that was about. And I think they just ran out of time. But anyway, I'm going to let that go. Just taking the missus out.
The brother
We should
with
have
no
watched.
teeth.
We should have watched
No,
Jumanji.
it's
or
no
something
wonder
like that.
he always felt like somebody was
Or
out to get him.
Or Frozen. Yeah, that's why he was. You saw how he felt. But you know what I mean. God bless.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to take it down.
Yeah.
I don't know what ISIS is gonna do with this. God knows, but
But I do want to say that today is Sunday, December 8th, 2019, and as we count down to 2020.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy holidays. You are made in the image of God. Be blessed.